Good afternoon, everyone. Blue, auroras, blue plasma lightning. Blue seems to be the color that is pervading our weather systems throughout April. Blue was the color of the Mayan rain deities, Chaak. And when we find correlations between the Mayan rain gods in Fuxi and Nuwa in ancient Chinese legends, and when we find Birkeland currents and Earth's magnetic fields inside the Mayan glyphs, and we know that there will be 19% more galactic cosmic rays ushering in more cloud cover, building on top of the 12.5% increase in galactic cosmic rays from March 2015 into 2016. The Mayan rain deities are back. And while you're watching the video, please remember to subscribe to Adapt 2030. In order to understand how this new grand solar minimum is going to unfold, we need to go back in history. Taking a look at ancient legend, the Mayan rain deities, the Mayan rain god, Chaak. Blue was the spiritual representation. Blue was the color of these rain deities. And it's interesting how Chaak is also defined as cloud, which is the brother of the sun. There's a definite connection there between galactic cosmic rays, the sun's activity, and the solar output and the weather here on our planet. This is a statue of Chaak coming out of the tombs around Chichen Itza. Blue auroras pervading our skies through April. Highly charged particles. Blue is a rarely seen color in auroras anyway. And then throughout Europe and the United States, the lightning has changed from yellow to purple. And now it retains this blue hue planet-wide. There has been a ramp up in electrical activity. Supercells in areas you don't normally see them. So much particle charge coming out of the sky, knocking out power grids across the northern hemisphere. This blue color is a representation of the Mayan deities. April was definitely a memorable month for sky watchers planet-wide. And it brings us right back to Chaak. Artist rendition. But when we take a look at the statuary found in the tombs and compare it with Nuwa and Fuxi out of the ancient Chinese legends, you'll notice the top shield, there's 22 dots around the edge. When we take a look at Fuxi and Nuwa, there's 11 dots around each of what would be considered the sun phases. 22 dots. Coincidence or a pattern that has something to do with mathematics on these grand solar minimums? I'll let you decide. Fuxi and Nuwa are a representation of Birkeland currents in the Chinese creation myths of pairing to create magnetic fields to separate the heavens and the earth. Back to the Mayan kingdom. Left is the corn god. Right is Chaak, the rain god. These are classic era glyphs. I pulled out a representation of what I think is Birkeland currents and the Earth's magnetic field represented in an 1800-year-old stele. I'll let you decide if you feel that's the true representation, because absolutely the galactic cosmic rays are increasing 12.5% in a year and a half. Also, cosmic ray increases coming up another 19% on top of the last cycle. This is going to usher in more rain, more clouds. 500-year floods are going to be the norm. So were the Mayans trying to warn us that blue colors across our skies are the signal of the intensification of weather patterns that are absolutely going to change human civilization? Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Please support my work on Patreon. I'll bring you more stories like this, delving into ancient historical cycles as well as ancient societies, as a forecast coming out what's going to happen with our modern society over the next 15 years.